Hi y'all, Choice here. Thank you so very much for joining me again for another session of Choice Spirit. Not all people can talk to us. Not all people resonate with us. Everyone has their rhythm, and some rhythms, when they come into our space, it just sounds and feels offbeat. You know? You ever see that one at the party dancing and carrying on at the party, and the music is playing and everyone else around them is vibing, and they just have this offbeat way? They're not, they're basically just in their own world, dancing to their own tune, and they have headphones in their ear listening to something totally different. Well, this is how it is with us too. There's times when we're observing things that bring us to a vibrational space where we're able to see something. We become aware of something. Remember what I said. You cannot become aware of, you won't really realize certain things that are going on around you when you're not vibrating within that frequency. You'll miss it. You'll miss it. Hey, look, okay, perfect example. I'm going to speak for the ladies because I know some can recognize and know this, or even guys too. You get this. You go and you buy something, whether it be a new dress, a new car, new dress. It looks unique. It looks different. You feel like when you put it on, no one has this dress. This car, you don't see it anywhere. And then suddenly you buy the car, you buy that dress, you put it on, and you go to the party. Everyone pulling up in a similar car, maybe a different color. Everyone got on the same dress in the same color. Suddenly you can see all, how popular the dress is. How many people have the same dress? Everyone has the same dress. Wow, I didn't know everyone had the same car. You driving on the highway, leaning back, and suddenly you see a whole bunch of cars look just like yours. Hey, that's because you're vibing. You're vibing at the frequency where you can see things that are alike, things that look like yours. Because you're vibing in that place. You know when it all becomes oblivious to you, where you no longer see it all the same? You don't really see it everywhere anymore. Because you shift your focus, now you're seeing, you got your eye on this new thing. And sometimes you see, here and there, you see it like, oh yeah, I like that. And then you go get it. And when you get it, believing is unique. But let's face it, some people want the same thing that everyone else has. So they're happy to see everyone wearing the same dress. That means they're in style. They're part of the flock. They're part of the group where everyone thinks alike, so I have to have the same hat, I have to have the same shoe, I have to have the same car, I have to have everything that everyone else has. That makes me cool. That makes me part of the whole. That makes me fit in. Because I have the same style as everyone else. So there's different perspectives. There's different ways of seeing everything. But anyway, now that I went way off topic, not really. Not everyone resonates with you, and we don't resonate with everyone else. When information comes to us that we are ready to hear, and it's well. But sometimes information comes to us and we're not ready to hear it from the person that's bringing it because they're not vibing. Their vibe is not in harmony. It's something about them that kind of like makes me say, nah, just stay over there. I cannot comprehend anything you're saying because I simply don't want to hear it coming from you. You know, I don't want to hear it coming from you. There's different ways to see this. Sometimes it may be something you might need to hear, though it's coming out of a vessel that does not harmonize with you. We see this in religion a lot. We can't hear anything that anyone has to say that is in a different religious group, that's a part of a different religious group, because they're not a part of our religious group. We have this coming from people that believe they come from a different tribe. And so therefore we can't take anything that's coming from you because you're a different tribe. You are a different color. So we can't have anything coming from you because you are a different color. You are of a different race. Let me say this. Wherever it's coming from, there's some people, as soon as their mouth begins to move, it can't help but it's just lies coming all the way through. They just can't help themselves. As soon as they open their mouth, a lie falls out. As soon as integrity, morality, any of these things are just not a part of them. Well, let's not say it. It may be an aspect of them, as it is an aspect of ourselves, but they may be leaning towards the other, any of the other sides that are possibilities. But always know, you can always look at that dancer on the floor with them jerking around in every which way, sounding like they are not vibing and dancing to the same song. You can always see where they're coming from if you look closely. Not look close enough in a way where you're becoming one with it, but enough to where you can have an idea of where it's coming from. Because this too, like when people talking to you, wherever they come, race, creed, or religion, or whatever, you can see what they're not saying. You can hear clearly what they're not saying. Hear me good. You can hear clearly what they are not saying. You can feel the energy that is being emitted from that particular rhythm. You know whether or not it's for you. whether or not it's for you or not. Don't disregard it immediately. Learn how to turn your head. It gives you an opportunity now. This gives you an opportunity now to turn your head towards that you prefer, towards that you choose, towards that will become a part of your reality. And all that offbeat stuff, all that offbeat SHT, all that has no place in your space. Anything offbeat to you, it's all good. Namaste.